Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, October 27th. We had the regular meeting of the Grand Rapids Economic Development Authority today. We did our normal business. We did approve some claims, including a claim for a piece of property that we purchased on the airport road that's contiguous with our existing industrial park. So that's good for us looking to the future and where we can grow. We also got an update from IEDC, an annual report they've been up to this last year, and that of course was very impressive. They've been very busy and are working diligently to help improve the economy in Itasca County. And then we had a public hearing regarding Arbor Wood products. The public hearing was in order for us to approve a MIF loan, a Minnesota Investment Fund loan through the Department of Employment and Economic Development. We approved a $232,000 application to deed in order to give that MIF loan. Arbor Wood is a company that they produce treated wood through a process in an autoclave as opposed to treating it with a chemical. And in order for them to get their project off the ground at the former Ainsworth plant, they're going to invest about $2 million in a tenant build-out, about $800,000 in the utility connection, and about $3.2 million in equipment. So roughly a little bit over $6 million project. That construction is slated to begin in December of 2022, and they hope to start production in June or July of 2023. Their payroll is projected to increase by about $430,000 per year. They're adding 7 employees to their existing 4, and their average wage is about $23.50 an hour. So we did approve the application for that MIF loan through the Department of Employment and Economic Development. And the great thing about that program, it provides the company with a 0% loan that matures over 7 years. And we, as GREDA, get to keep 40% of that loan as it gets paid back. So we end up paying 60% back to the state of Minnesota. We get to keep 40% for our capital projects fund, which can only help us improve, help us invest in economic development in the future. So it's a win-win for both the employer and GREDA and the community. And then we also approved lease cancellation for Visit Grand Rapids in the Central School, and we replaced that lease with an additional lease from Story Art Museum. So they're now going to take two rooms in Central School. And then we got a brief update from Rob regarding the ASB expansion. Originally, we had just completed a MIF loan application with ASB as well that was finalized and funded. They have changed the scope of their project slightly. Instead of building a large warehouse area, they're actually going to build a large paint area so that they can move their painting into that area, which will create more space in the existing plant. And then they may end up looking for a little bit of warehousing space elsewhere in the community. But that project is still projected to continue over the next 5 years, should add about 350 jobs. We also got a brief update from Commissioner Hodnick. He met with the UWS Transportation Committee in Superior, and that is regarding our push to potentially get 4-lane highway between here and Duluth. Highway 2 expanded to 4 lanes, and actually we'd rather go further than Duluth. We'd like to make Highway 2 at the end of the day 4 lanes from the North Dakota border all the way to the port. So our idea there is that it's very difficult to get product to market from here. We've got a captive rail issue at times, and we feel as though if there's a better way to get our products from Grand Rapids to either the port in Duluth or even to the freeway 35, that at least we've got more options and more ability to recruit future employers and future manufacturers. So that's the extent of our meeting. Thank you and have a great day.